For the cheese, all my young niggas got them super soakers. In Splash Town, niggas dripping like a faucet. All my young niggas got them super soakers. In Splash Town, niggas dripping like a faucet. All my youngins got them super soakers. Always smoking soul food, nigga, fried okra. I'm from Splash Town, Texas, nigga, purple ocean. I done took the sauce back in 3-wheel motion. But these ain't swingers, this them 4Gs, nigga. All black Ferragamo suit, I'm a ninja. You better keep your super soaker around these little niggas. Even the bitches body better ask jigger. Look how Solange did them, but that ain't my business. Sausalooya made a love be my witness. I'm straight at the city with niggas and water and you right after a cigarette. All of the bitches is sexy. Be like we trippin' Rolexes. South swing straight from Texas. Blood in with all the biscuits. Drip and drown, bitch, wipe it down. Catch a date, don't play around. Try to jam it like the car down. Spread, super soaker sound. Sword on me like a samurai. For the honor, nigga, you can die. I just want a piece of the pie. Hardest nigga since back die. All my young niggas robbing for the lean. Walking on the beach, machine. In Splash Town, always speaking sauce and lean. Different hoes sending dough for the cheese. All my young niggas got them super soakers. In Splash Town, niggas dripping like a faucet. All my young niggas got them super soakers. In Splash Town.
You should reach your destination.
Where them pints said, pussy, we been with joy. All this lean in your songs, let me
Turn right onto North 18th Street, then turn left onto Willow Street. In a quarter mile, turn right onto North 14th Street.
at a beauty pageant. Touch a bitch that make me money, I'ma split your cabbage. Smoking magic, David Blaine. Trade my caddy for a Benz and a pinky ring. Niggas hating on the sauce, that's a shame. We the reason that the city both sound the same. Sauce, I got all the ingredients, all of my bitches obedient. Spilling this flavor, they needing it. Fuck her, you can't get a feature bitch. I'm a young nigga.
Take the next right onto North 14th Street, then turn left onto Willis Street.
In Splash Town, always speaking sauce and need. Dipping hoes, sending dough for the cheese. All my young niggas got them super soakers. In Splash
Take the next left onto Willis Street.
all my young niggas got them super soakers.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto North 10th Street. Take the next right onto North 10th Street, then your destination will be on the right.
My cousins are crazy, my cousins like Boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Tootsies. Booked for 3 years, man, you can't even book me. It's me and Lil Baby, this shit going crazy. Weezy produced it, and Weezy F made me, and she held it down, so she got a Mercedes. Young Money Records, the Army, the Navy. It ran me 10,000, I threw it like Brady. The foreign is yellow like Tracy and Katie. I trusted my niggas, they never betray me. Met all these niggas, they sweeter than Sadie. When I started out, I just took what they gave me. Did all the favors, they never repay me.
Your destination is on the right.
Got no keys, tell them my clothes, no stops, please. Soon as I nut, you can go leave. Got M's in the bank like yes, indeed. Cartier glasses, I won't even peek at you. Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu. I got him waiting and watching what he gon' do. Tryna pee what I do, tryna steal my moves. 2,500 for a new pair of tennis shoes. Same price I can make them youngins come and finish you. Though you being charged, he a jewelry like a voodoo. Real dope boy, 100,000 in the Vizu. President's 10 slide by, we don't see you. I been getting money, I ain't worried about what he do. I'm getting money like go from the 80s. Man, Dre about to drop, man, this shit gon' go crazy. They know I'm the truth, coming straight from the basement. I'm straight as a squeak, man, I'm cut from the pavement. A million and hundreds, it make them go crazy. Wham, 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 bitch on them, baby. Brand new whip, got no keys. Tell them my clothes, no stops, please. Soon as I nut, you can go leave. Got M's in the bank like yes, indeed. Me and my dog going off the way. When you living like this, they supposed to have. Brand new whip, got no keys. Tell them my clothes, no stops, please. Soon as I nut, you can go leave. Got M's in the bank like yes, indeed. Me and my dog going off the way. When you
outside of our body.
Whoa. Don't we always wear it on the outside of our body?
Not if you eat it.
Ooh.
Today we're joined by Gunner.
Yes.
From Wrecked. If you're not familiar with Wrecked, Wrecked is a channel all about danger and destruction.
Like
all,
this.
all the crazy things you shouldn't do.
We do cooler stuff than that.
Cooler stuff than that. Yeah, that's why Tina's not on Wrecked anymore. So, also just want to let you know, before we get into this video, there's another video over on Wrecked's channel, so at the end of this video, go check that out, because we'll be over there.
Do it.
So make sure you grab a friend, grab a family member, and have some laughs and share some laughs together as we rate products. Today, we are looking at... Oh, no, actually, we're looking at an we're unboxing a mystery apocalyptic crate. Each of these items, we're going to be doing a series of tests. Michael, you set up these tests for us?
Yes, the whole Open Up team did. So Noah did with Dave and Chanel and Liz. We'll be doing the test in the Wrecked set.
And we're going to see how well each item works in the event of the apocalypse.
What's an apocalypse?
The end of the world. Occasionally zombies. Bring out the crate!
It's just wood.
Holy cow. This is no joke. What do you hear?
That's mahogany.
No.
Mahogany. Try again.
All right, here you go, guys.
Wow.
Cold steel. There's some weapons in here.
We don't want to show everything. Closet a little bit.
Okay. We're gonna move this off, and we're gonna take one by one. All right, I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick for what I think is possibly the most effective weapon in the apocalypse.
Oh, still wrapped.
Yes, keeps it safe from the zombie gore. Whoa, this is heavy, but this feels plastic, though. Oh, it's unbreakable. It literally says unbreakable baseball bat.
All right, that's the challenge.
No, that's gonna hurt. You ever try to? Well, you both have.
Immediately talk to two baseball players.
Just like hit like a metal pole and you know, like vibrates all through your brain.
That's a metal bat. This won't do that to that extent. Here, hold it again.
No.
I just feel like you look really weird holding a baseball bat. Can you? Yeah, you do.
No, because I'm pretending to be a Jedi.
I was surprised because you're holding it backwards. There it is. That makes more sense.
Let's try it out, baby. All right, so I got the bat here, and I'm supposed to get inside of this thing. It's kind of a pretty chest. I kind of want to take it home, you know?
It's a bosom. Yeah, bosom. That's not the way you use that word.
All right, stand behind the protector. You ready, Dave?
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh! I didn't even go like full strength. Oh! It's like a piñata! Now stay back!
Back to Newport 100.
Butterfinger.
Oh, Twix, too much chocolate.
I get an extra life! Oh! Hey, wait, watch out.
Oh my gosh, you almost hit me.
Okay, so what do you guys think? That destroyed pretty well, and that didn't... Oh, wait. No, just the sticker got damaged.
This is pretty durable, man.
Yeah, pretty durable.
It is wood, see? Oh, no, wait, that's the wood from this.
Yeah.
This is the best product yet. I rated it, Joe.
Thanks, sir.
Welcome to Every Damn Day, and yes, we know it's a Friday, but we are on Every Day on Twitter on our show Extra Damn Day, so don't leave a comment. We know what day it is. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about Comedy Central's corporate, and we're going to hope that our boss is not watching, which she isn't. But basically, I think we're probably all pretty terrible employees, just on